So that's a few things for you to hopefully think about today, folks. Anyway, we are getting pretty close to the end of the show. I would again, as always, like to thank all the people who visit the Crow House. I would like to thank all of my subscribers, all of my listeners, all of the people who email me, all of the people that I've sent DVDs out to. Everybody, thank you for supporting this information. It has been absolutely gratifying and amazed me no end, actually, how much word has spread on the internet and how much support the listeners have shown me. I've literally found my work plastered all over the place. It seems to be viral all over the internet, and I cannot thank you enough for that. Again, I hope all of you understand that I don't do any of this for fame. This is why none of you know what I look like. I have received a lot of requests actually for a video. Maybe I'll do one day for you folks, but it's not about fame. It's not about my face. It's about the message. It's about you, the individual out there listening to this broadcast, understanding the power that you have, understanding the beautiful, wonderful, powerful being that you are, and connecting with those around you. Start making your little corner of the world a wonderful place to be. Start moving into that love energy, into that state of bliss. And bliss can be obtained simply by understanding the true nature of reality and understanding the connection you have to others. I firmly maintain that this can be done, folks. This is what happens to me. This is how it works for me. I often used to say that I use the feeling that I get when I give people a gift. That was how I used to do it. That was how I started. That wonderful feeling that you get when you've given someone a gift and you see how happy they are to receive that gift, that beautiful, warm, fuzzy feeling inside. Well, I used to use that, but since that time I have gained a deeper understanding, and now I can literally feel my connection to all others. I can literally feel my connection to the field. I don't know how to get depressed anymore. I don't know how to view information as negative anymore. I can feel the utmost empathy and the utmost compassion for any victim that I see in any situation. But I never feel hatred for the perpetrator. I feel sorrow for the perpetrator, and I understand that the perpetrator simply needs to be healed. The perpetrator simply has issues that are unresolved. A distorted view of reality, a misunderstanding of the nature of this world, and a misunderstanding of their connection to the conscious energy field. That's simply how I look at things now. I can't help it. That's just the way I think. This has worked wonders in my life, folks. This has brought me to a much deeper understanding of myself. It's brought me to a much deeper understanding of those around me. I can look at the news as I did today and speak about the news in the way that I do simply because that's the way it is. Why beat around the bush? I can call a spade a spade. I can acknowledge that these polarized events are happening and that this negative action is being carried out by other people. But I can acknowledge that without judgment. I can say President Obama's a scumbag without judgment. I simply base that statement on his actions. But I don't hate him for it. He has the opportunity to look at himself and to look at this situation and to embrace a unity of consciousness with everybody else. He has the opportunity to do that. And were he to do that, I would forgive him in a second. I don't hold any animosity towards him at all. But I still think he's a scumbag. The same as Prime Minister Rudd. The same as the politicians in Victoria who are allowing children to be tortured with electroshock therapy. I feel very sorry for these individuals. These individuals need healing. These individuals are so disconnected from source that they're almost lost causes. Their DNA simply doesn't function properly. That's just the way I look at people like that, folks. I remember the quote that I used to start the show last week by Martin Luther King, where he said that there is evil in the best of us and there is good in the worst of us. And we need to see past that. And once you do see past that, it becomes very difficult to hate your enemies. Well, that's about it for the show today, folks. I would like to thank you very much again for listening. Thank you for patronising the Crow House. Thank you for all the help and support you've shown me. I always look forward to our shows, and I do look forward to talking to you again next week, and I will say goodbye for now, my friends. In Lakesh.